evening. Good evening. Stewart Spence?
Hey!
I was lucky to work in this restaurant in Paris called Fouquet's in the Champs-Élysées, corner of the Avenue Georges V, and at the time in the 60s it was probably the #1 or #2 or definitely in the top 3 restaurant in Paris. And I've been back many times. Fortunately it was saved a number of years ago. About 20 years ago McDonald's hamburgers tried to buy it, and the French government stepped in and said no, it's whatever happens, this will never happen to Fouquet's. It's a restaurant. And you know, I'll tell you a couple of quick stories about working there. I'll never forget the first Saturday night I ever worked in Fouquet's, and I'm working as a junior waiter, and believe you me, being treated really badly because the French waiters thought I was English. Right? It's a true story, I promise you. As soon as they knew I was Scottish, I got treated totally differently. So if ever you're going to France, make sure they know you're Scottish. And I got into this room, and the waiter is speaking all the time. He said, "Now I've just served these people soup," and closed the door, and you're outside, and there's the soup tureen sitting on a little burner. And he said, "Now wait another 5 minutes and take the tureen in and offer them more soup." You see, so he's telling me this. He said, "Because you have to ask them in English because I can't speak English." So I said, "Okay." So of course I opened the door, walk in with this soup, and I didn't drop it, but I got a shock because who's sitting there right in front of me? Liz Taylor and Richard Burton. And I look and I said, "How do you do? Would you care for more soup?" And Richard Burton looks up at me and he says, "Where are you from?" I said, "I'm from Britain, sir." "I know you're from Britain. Where in Scotland are you from?" I said, "Oh, Aberdeen." And quick as a flash he said, "Don't you mean Aberdeen?" That was Richard Burton, and it was great. They were making a film in Paris, and it was really good because they ate there every week, and every week they said, "You know, we want the Scotsman to serve us," and it was a great experience.